Hello everybody, I'm Serta, and welcome. Yes, you may be confused. It's the same person, slightly different name due to circumstances. And yeah, we're back in Planet Crafter, and as previously threatened, I'm starting a new playthrough. And the reason is because 2 updates have come out since the last time I started a playthrough. And those updates were Law and Automation and Fish and Drones, which changed the game quite a bit, and there are going to be elements that need to be updated when certain things are unlocked, and I need to investigate that. And also, at some point, I think at the end of the second quarter, beginning of the third quarter of the year, there will be another update coming out. So let's jump into a brand new game. We're just going to go standard mode on this. And load. Now the reason I'm going standard mode is because, you know, it's good for a playthrough. We arrive on the planet, we have some instructions in the top left. Craft a backpack, equip backpack, craft oxygen, equip oxygen, and then create the construction chip. So, without dying, because, you know, time is precious, we are going to go out and start collecting stuff. Now, I can't remember exactly what I need. So I'm going to collect whatever I can out here. This is not a speed run, just by the way. I will be going fairly quickly. I must be almost full by now. Yeah, it won't be a speed run. I will walk you through the important things. So let's see what we can do. We need the backpack. Okay, 2 irons, bonus. Got that. So we'll then go and equip it. And that increases our number of slots, as you can see. It adds a row, so we've got an extra 4 slots. Right, the next thing that we need to do is the oxygen capsule. Was it oxygen? Oh no, it was the oxygen tank. I need an iron and a magnesium for that. So, iron... if you haven't played this before, this is pretty cool. Okay, so you arrive on this planet and it looks like this. And over time, you are terraforming this planet. Where the heck is the magnesium? Ah, there it is. And you're going to be running around at the beginning like this, collecting stuff. You're pretty much almost at the center of the map. The center's up there somewhere. And you get to know the map as you go. Now that's what you'll see at the bottom left. We have our health, or our hunger, our hydration, and our oxygen. Once I equip this, it goes up to 145, and there are upgrades after this. So next thing that we need to do, microchip construction, magnesium again, a couple of them. Might as well get a few. Yeah, but we're going to have to start doing some terraforming soon. See if I can find a patch of magnesium. Iron's always important. Magnesium is a bit of a pain in the butt at the beginning, but not too serious. We have a little bit of space to carry stuff, but why is magnesium so difficult to find? I think I need about 5 of them to do what I'm going to do. So that's 3. And there's another one. Now you've always got to watch your health, so keep an eye on the little bars at the bottom left. If, you know, we're playing normal, which is fine because if you die, you just drop a container full of stuff and you respawn in your base. So that's really no problem. Problem comes in when you're playing on hardcore, which I've done. If you die, you die. And, well, inventory's full. It's a good sign. Yeah, and you kind of lose everything. And I am too ADHD to concentrate long enough for that. Let's see if we can do that one. Can we do... I need another silicon for that. So let's just equip these 2. And what was the other thing I needed? Silicon? No. Silicon. I'm going to just get the torch early. We don't really need it right now, but, you know, not a bad thing to have, and we're moving pretty quickly, so If I can find some silicon close by, it'd be really cool. That's iron. And you're sort of forced to expand further and further out, just to help as you expand your oxygen. You can travel further out, and you can carry water and food with you. You can make oxygen capsules with 2 cobalt. You can make water with an ice. So you can always have those on you. You also have this container, and I'll look at that now. Let's just get that built, and can't equip yet, but we've got it at least. Okay, so we have this container. There's food, there's oxygen, there's water, so we can always top up while we're here. But while we're in this capsule, we get oxygen topped up, even though the door's open. There's a really good vacuum seal thing going on. I have no idea. Physics. So, we don't really need anything right now, but what we do need to do is carry on expanding. Now, ultimately, I want to build up in... I built up in that area in my last playthrough. I want to build up... There's a lake at the back over there, just to the north. I suppose it's the northwest of the aluminium area, which we will get to. And that lake is a nice flat area once it's all filled up, and it's quite pretty. And there's a bit of space. And people are always wanting to build on flat surfaces. And doesn't get much flatter than water. So I'm going to be doing my base itself, the place where I have my storage and my control center. I'll have that in the main base, and then decentralize because of the new drones that have come out. You can decentralize all of your manufacturing operations, especially the bio stuff, and have that all producing elsewhere and being brought to your main base. Pretty cool. All right. Let's see, what are we doing next? We're crafting a living compartment, and for that we need titanium, 2 irons, actually 3 irons if we want to do the door. 2 titaniums. Okay, what I've got on me. I don't have a silicon. So grab a silicon, just so that you know what I'm talking about. So your living compartment needs 2 iron and a titanium, but it's kind of useless without a door. So you need an iron, titanium, and silicon to make the door. So that will be our first sort of minor base. And I'm going to put it, let's see. I'm going to put it over here for now. I think this might be an okay spot for it. And then we'll get the door going. Cool. So that updates things over there. Right, now we're also going to want to get a little bit of storage in there. But first they want us to craft a drill. And a drill tier 1 needs titanium and iron. So let me try and find a iron. Take that. And a titanium. And now it's immediately going to scream that it wants power. So we're going to put the drill. And, oh, look at that. Doesn't need power, but we are going to need power. So let's have a look at what we need for the wind turbine. Just 1 single iron. I'm pretty sure I could build a couple of those. Oh, and to build multiple items, you just hold down, I think it's the control. Yes, it's the control key. So you don't have to keep clicking back to the menu. And we find our first case. Our storage crate. And there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that I can't really do much with. I'll take that blueprint. I'll take the eggplant. I will drink the water. And I wasn't concentrating, and I'm now going to die. And I am running as fast as I can. But I'm going to start blacking out. I'm starting to black out. And that was very close. Right. So that's why I say concentrate. And build up. All right, let's collect some more stuff. What else have we got to do? The terraformation screen, blueprint screen, a heater tier 1. The heater tier 1 is going to need some stuff that we don't have, and that's iridium. And we will probably find that in a crate somewhere nearby. The thing that you don't want to do is expand out too quickly. And the reason for that is because the crates kind of change their contents based on the level you are at in the game. So let's see, what do we do? I do want to build a crafting station in here, so I need some more iron. But there's titanium and there's a bit of iron down there. So let's get a crafting station put together in here. Now the thing is, this game you can take slow and steady. You don't need to rush. I'll put this by the door. It's very forgiving. Okay, so we can build all the same stuff and we can build an exoskeleton, which I'm definitely going to do as soon as I can. But let's see, what do we need for these? Iron, silicon, iron, silicon, iron, silicon. Cool. Lots of iron and silicon. So we're just going to run around and collect some iron and silicon. We'll get those screens put up, and then we'll start continuing with our terraforming. Now, if you look in the top right, there's our terraformation index. It's moved up from 0 to 28 now, because we've put that one drill. That drill is increasing pressure, and I just need to make sure that I'm watching things. That's increasing pressure, and the pressure is one of the items required for, and I'm full, for the terraformation. And our first sort of major goal is to get to blue sky, and that would mean getting your terraformation up to 175,000. We're at 34. That's going to be a little while. Yes, don't need to go in there for that. So terraformation screen. We shall put it up over here, I think. Ah, there's something I forgot. The blueprint screen we definitely want. Well, actually, we want all of them, but we're just going to put them on the ground for now. So there's different kinds of screens. So you get these big screens that go up on the wall, and then you get the small screen. They've got a little leg underneath them, and they can go on desks. But I haven't got a desk yet, so all right. And we're having an event. Now, these happen from time to time. This is kind of a standard one. You'll see the sort of reddish color. That drops all the base kind of materials. Your iron, titanium, silicon, magnesium, and cobalt. And occasionally some aluminium, which is really welcome in the early game. Crafting screen. Right. We need to put up a heater, and the tier 1 heaters go inside, and they need iridium, which we don't have. So, the veggie tube, we do have everything for a veggie tube, and I think I'll just pop one down. Let's just put it right next to this one. And can we? No, it needs a flower seed. That is an eggplant seed, so it's not going to help us. Oh, and if you get hit by one of these little showers, if you get hit by an asteroid, you actually do lose health. Your little heart rate thing goes down. Now, how much stuff do I have on me? Do I have enough to make... let me grab some iron. And I just want to make a little crate. We have a little extra storage in here. We cannot do that, can we? Yeah, there they are. Alright, so we'll just put a storage crate in here for now. And stash some of our stuff. We are okay on water. We don't need that. We don't need that at the moment, or that. So we can go and collect some more resources, build the things that we need to build. And we will find flower seeds to put into the veggie tube, and those will bring us oxygen. As you can see, oxygen 0.15 per second, and energy, it uses 35 or 0.35 per second energy. So I think we might need to venture out a little and go and fetch. There's a day-night cycle, so yeah, it does get very dark at night. And once again, I'm not really watching things very closely. Iron, silicon, magnesium's good. Iron. Where's that crate? Sure it was. Oh, here it is. We'll just grab all of that stuff. Your space food restores 40 health. That bar with the heart next to it is 100, so if I eat one of those, it won't fill it all the way. But, yeah, there's quite a few of them around. Now, you could speedrun this. It is possible to knock off the 175 or blue sky level in about 45 minutes. Let's protect ourselves, make sure we don't die. I think I might just grab a water from the other container, or I'll make a couple of waters. And if you click on it, if you click on it once, it's going to take you out. But if you hit control, you can click on it multiple times as long as you've got the resources. This I have everything for. My exo suit, which will then allow me to... Yeah, I need to unequip that, equip that, and now I've got more spaces, which means I can carry my torch as well. So I've got a bit of food, I've got some water on me, I'll put one back. And what do we need here? Okay, so we need iridium. Now, early game, the best way to find iridium is to go and look in these crates. And chances are you'll find them. But there are golden crates that have kind of more high value items. This doesn't have what we need, but we'll bear it in mind. Alright, well we may as well introduce you to the first golden crate. And that is on the ridge. You see where there's a wreck on top of the hill, which we will be visiting. If you come down next to the ridge, you will find that golden crate against the cliffs. Pretty sure it's just over here. There it is. Okay, so this is golden crate number 1, and it has iridium. And it has a golden seed, which has a 600 oxygen multiplier, which is the highest. So I think we'll just grab everything out of there. It's got super alloy, it's got aluminium. Okay, we want this... We don't really need super alloy right now, but we do need aluminium. We don't need the uranium rod. Oh, gosh. I didn't bring oxygen with me, did I? I'll tell you what. I'm just going to make sure that my crate falls over here. I will die. I apologize, but I will be back. Right. Let's go and retrieve our stuff. Now, this is why I like playing on this level, or on this difficulty. Because it's not really that hard. It's a nice, relaxing game. You can play hardcore. I've tried it, and it didn't go great. But you have to really concentrate and busy, talking while I'm running around and trying to explain things. Makes it a little more tricky. So what do we do? We just grab everything out of here, and then we can head back. I did take all the aluminium, right? I did. Okay, oxygen is low. What the heck? How did it drop so fast? Okay, well, this is going to be a bit of a problem. But I might make it back. Come on. I'm not going all the way back to the container, but I might be able to make it back to the capsule. Alright, let me grab some. I can't because I'm full up. Oh, there's a Loma seed I could have used for that veggie tube. We're okay, we're healthy. I really do need to concentrate. So, we needed to build a... Okay, we needed to build a heater. Tier 1 heater creates heat, obviously, uses a bit of energy. We do have 3 of these wind turbines, which each produce 1.2 per second. This uses 1. So I'm going to have to put a few more of these up before I expand too much. This drill, fortunately, doesn't use very much. And neither does that. Well, that does use a fair bit. So let's build our heater. So this is our first heater of probably many. And that will start increasing our heat. So we're already increasing pressure with our drill, and now we've started increasing heat. Cool. So we can start working on oxygen. So if we hop in here, We throw that in. Now we're going to be getting... Show me. Why is it jumping? Alright, that's producing 90 parts per quadrillion, 90 parts per quadrillion per second, which is 600% more than it would have done on its own at 0.15 or 15 parts per quadrillion. That's a really small amount. Alright, but we do have everything going now on our terraforming. I do have one more screen to build. Did I bring back enough stuff for it? The energy screen or this one? No. Oh, you know what? While we're here, I still need to build the energy screen, but I did do this. So we can unlock something with our microchip, and we've unlocked mining speed tier 1. Now, strangely, these mining speed things don't really seem to do a heck of a lot. I don't really want to waste aluminium on it just yet. I think there might be something else I need it for. So, okay, let me get some water. I think I'm going to take this and equip it now so that I've got spots for it. Okay, and then I need a silicon for the power screen. Just a silicon. And as you play, you get used to sort of seeing what you're looking for. I can see down there's some titanium and a bit of iron, and there's ice. That's silicon, the one with the pointy, one side pointing up, and there's the magnesium. Cobalt is blue. Yeah. All right, we've unlocked backpack tier 2, which is pretty nice. So let's build our power screen quickly. I haven't built a table yet. Honestly, it doesn't really benefit us a heck of a lot. Okay, we've got 0.25 kilowatts available. Not a lot. But we are pumping up the terraformation quite well now. Okay, let's see what we need for the backpack tier 2. Just silicon and titanium. I don't suppose I stashed any, no. I do know there's a crate over here with plenty of that kind of stuff. So let's go and grab it. Obviously, yeah, great. It doesn't have any silicon. Do I need food yet? No, not really. I'll take that. I'll take one of those, and I'll take the iron. And let's find a silicon. Oh, look, aluminium. I'll take that. No, I didn't need that. I hope I've still got space. Iron, right? Where? Oh, here we go. Of course. Okay, so at any point where when you do have too much stuff, you can drop things. I think I might drop cobalt's pretty easy to get a hold of. We'll grab the silicon and head back. Now bear in mind, this is my first little base, and it will not be my last. I'm probably going to relocate 2 or 3 times before the end. Backpack tier 2. Okay, so did I not have a titanium on me? Oh wow, you know, that's bad. Okay, let's put those away. Put the aluminium away. Put that away. Right, titanium. Titanium, really easy to find titanium because it looks like a big blob. But while we're out finding things, there's silicon, which we always need. Yeah. 3 titanium. Iron. And some more iron. Strangely half buried. Alright, we're just grabbing stuff. Okay, inventory is full. That's why we need backpack tier 2. And we'll just... I'm going to have to build another storage crate, and I think I might just do that right now. Somewhere I won't have to move it. There we go. Because we will be expanding. Alright, so I needed iron, titanium, and silicon. I think. No, that's going in the... I need it the other way around. Silicon, titanium, iron, and backpack tier 1. Okay, so I will unequip my backpack. Now, you've got to be careful that you don't have stuff in here, because it'll all fall on the floor if you unequip your backpack and you have slots that were filled. But that's alright. We can take that, equip our backpack tier 2, which we do by pressing tab, and click on it, and it expands us even more. So we get another row, which takes us from where we started with 12 slots up to 18, is it? 20. No, yeah, 20. 20 slots. Sweet. Alright, what are we building next? We need a crafting screen. Craft screen progress. Oh, the progress screen. I don't really need this, to be honest. And, well, we don't have it yet, so that's quite alright. But what I'd like to do is let's grab a couple... I want to increase the size of this little base so I can do more stuff. So press Q, click on the living compartment, and there's a little link. And you click on it, and we now have a bigger room, and we can put more stuff in. Alright, so this episode I'm really just going to go through the basics of getting started, putting things up. We are going to need to expand our power network quite a lot, and we're going to need to go and pick up more containers and find more of those microchips that we can decode. There are some around, and I know that... Well, let me go and top everything. I just want to top everything up, and we'll go to the first secret sort of location, where we will find something interesting. And if you haven't played the game before, it seems to play into the lore of the game. So I'm going to grab some food, water, and oxygen. Let's grab 2 oxygen. I'm going to eat some food now by right-clicking on it. I am going to... yeah, I better be careful. I'm going to have to make some water. I'll take a couple of waters with... It's not a long trip, but it's long enough that I should be cautious. So we'll just make some water to take along with us. 3 waters, 2 oxygen, 2 food. And we need more water, because we need to drink some. I actually didn't need to do that, but I did. Okay, so we are heading over in that direction, which is eastish. I think that way is north, this way is northeast. And amongst these cliffs is a secret cave, which I am going to be able to do it. I did get the deconstruction chip. And perhaps along the way we'll find some crates that we can pillage. Like over there. But, yeah, not much of too much value in there, unfortunately. I just got to remember exactly where it is. I have a good idea, but, you know, the last time I saw it, this whole area is going to be underwater at some point. Last time I saw this area, it was pretty deep. But I think this is it. This rock over here, if you change to deconstruction, this, where is it? That one? You go into a little cave. Okay, oxygen's critical. Okay. And unfortunately, this poor dude didn't make it. He was camped out in here and a rock fell. Gotta watch out for these rocks. And he left us a message. And why can I not click on the message? Oh, because I'm trying to deconstruct it. You sent me here to die. You knew it was impossible. You don't even care at all. All you care about is profit and colonization. Whoever thought it was a good idea to go to hell? Ooh, rude. The plan was never forgiveness. Be cursed, Sentinel Corp. Alright, so the story is, you're a prisoner. You've done something wrong, and we're unlocking things like crazy. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, there's quite a lot of stuff here. We need those. We could take the lermers. And don't need that. Don't really need that. Don't need food. Wow, I'm wasting a lot of time here. There's a lot of stuff here that I want that I don't really need right now. I'll take the aluminium. Maybe I'll take the lermers. Wait, what are the lermers worth? They are not worth anything right now. And my oxygen's already running out. And I need a full one to get back. Okay. Let's head back. Seems a shame to leave all of this stuff, but oh, that's how it goes. So, yeah, let's get out of here and make sure that we get back before we perish. Unfortunately, that crate didn't have a lot of stuff that's useful right now. It did have a bit, and we know what's there, so we can always come back to it. But it looks like we'll be okay. We'll make it back with time to spare. And then we can look at building some more stuff and see what we've unlocked. I know we've unlocked solar panels, which is good, but there was something that unlocked before that and I didn't see. We really have to... We're going to have to focus on getting some oxygen. At some point you do get to a breathable atmosphere. And that's one of the new things that came in before the Fish and Drones update. So I don't know exactly at what stage that comes in. Alright, let's put that in there. And we'll put this in there as well. Now the lermers you can put into the veggie tubes to produce oxygen. Oh, we do have a blueprint microchip. I forgot that I picked that up. That in, we'll put that in. Drop those in there. And that. Let's go and decode the microchip. First of all, let's have a look at the unlocks. Okay, we unlocked this solar panel. And we also unlocked oxygen tank tier 2. I didn't realize that we didn't have that before, did we? And then we also a living compartment window, which is aesthetics. We don't really need it right now. But we do have another microchip, so we can decode that. And that gives us agility boots, tier 1, which allows us to run faster. So we didn't pick up that fabric. But there was only one, so we'll have to go and find some fabric. And I think we'll get it in the next episode when we go up the hill. So, oxygen tank tier 2. Very important before we start traveling. So let me get silicon. Okay, that's everything. And then I just need to unequip my oxygen 1. And then build my oxygen 2. And equip it. And that gives us 200 now, which gives us more range to travel. That means that we can... let me see if we can build some more and start terraforming a little faster so we can start doing these unlocks. I think this is where we're going to actually end this episode. We have progressed pretty well. We've got solar panels tier 1 which require quite a lot more than the wind turbine, but then they also produce a fair bit more. So a couple of cobalts, an iron and a silicon. Those are going to be good. That means I'm not going to be building any more wind turbines. We will be building more drills, and that will happen until our unlocks happen. Backpack tier 3, unlocking at 2.5 KTI. There are a few things that I want to have a look at and see when they unlock. This especially, 13.33 pascals. Oh, okay, that's doable. Exosuit. I want to know when I can unlock. I actually think the jetpack is unlocked with the microchips. All right, that's where we're going to end it. Next episode, we're going to head up the hill. We have a bit of room to maneuver now. In between episodes, I'll do some collecting, spread things out a little bit. You know what needs to happen from here. Basically, it's just building so that we can increase our terraformation index on all 3 of these activities so that we can unlock all the nice things. and also exploring so we can find microchips so that we can get better stuff on us and that we can move faster. So yeah, that's episode 1. Anyway, if you like the video, give us a like. If you want to see more of my videos, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Yeah, comment. Let me know what you think if you've played the game. I know there's a lot I've missed. I've kind of been rushing through this, but I'm just getting the basics in place just to get a start. So getting a start and being fairly comfortable is fairly straightforward, but the one thing we haven't secured is a food source. And that we will do in the next episode as well, once we've unlocked the farms. What the heck are they called? We have enough food for now, but yeah. I'm going off on a tangent here. The Veggie Tube Tier 2. I think that's the one, maybe. Jeez, bad when you can't remember. No, that's it, the food grower. So the food grower is what we're going to need to unlock to make our food a little bit more secure, and then we're going to have to make a plan with water. So yeah, see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Serta, and cheers.